Hi everyone, this is Danielle from Blank Canvas. Thank you for joining me for today's video. And I am on vacation, thank the Lord. Vacation. And that means I had to do some traveling. I thought it would be very beneficial for everyone involved to know what it is I carried in my travel makeup bag, Ziploc bag thing. Someone asked me to do what people should have in a makeup bag, so this should also cover that as well. First thing I got is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is my eye primer. Very basic in terms of when you put it on eyeshadow and you want it to last all day. I have a little mirror here, very handy if you want to put on makeup on the go. What I have been using on my face and what I have on now is my Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, and I have this in NW45, and you can see I just hit pan on it. Brows, I do have my Everything pencil in the color Cinnamon, and this helps when I'm highlighting underneath my brows, over my brow, and if I have a little, touch up little blemishes that I have on my face. And I have the sharpener that goes along with that. My Jordana Semi-permanent eyeliner in Endless Black. For concealer, I do use the Killer Cover Total Blockout makeup. Let me bring that in for you so you can see. This is just 5 shades of heavy concealer, and this concealer, when I say it's heavy, it's very thick. The viscosity is very high, and I use this actually for highlighting underneath my brow, and for highlighting underneath my eyes, and for touching up the blemishes on my face. So I will use the darkest color for my under eye concealer, and I will use this shade right next to it here to highlight underneath my brow, and I think it just gives a nice highlight to the brow area if I were keeping my brow very natural. I also have with me my Sleek Blush by 3 in Sugar, and the colors here are Turbinado, Muscovado, and Demerara, which are all very lovely neutral shades. Actually today I have on this one here, which is Demerara. I just thought they would have been very neutral, and they have a nice little range so that I'll be able to change up my look a little more often. Of course, I worked with my mascara, which is my Lash Stiletto Voluminous, which I am definitely going to change. I don't like for that. For my lips, because it's autumn, I picked up my Tutti Frutti palette from Black Opal, which has an array of dark shades, red shades, purple shades. So you have purple, you have black, you have orange, you have reds, and I just thought it would be really good because that's the kind of season that we're in, and it will definitely come in very handy. So I also worked with lip glosses, and I have my NYX lip gloss, my Mega Shine lip gloss in a smoky look, which is a nice neutral one, and this one is called Plum, which is just a sparkly plum color, which is what I have on here today. Definitely work with my Sigma Mr. Bunny kit, which has all my brushes, which I use for every video anyway. Want to know more about the brushes? I am going to put a link here, and I will show you exactly what I use, the makeup brushes that I use, because I have already done a video on that. And the most exciting part, I guess, for most people is the eyeshadows that I worked with. I worked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 16 eyeshadows. I put them all in my Z palette, and I worked with these 16 shadows. So just a range from neutral with a few pops of color like green and the blue purple, a purple, of burgundy, bright green. There's a dark blue here, and a few other neutral shades, everyday shades. I just chose these colors because you never know when I will get inspiration for videos. So I just wanted to have at least a nice range so that I'll be able to get some videos done, and of course I'll be able to pick up some stuff as well. I also have my tweezers, and to prevent my brows from going wild, I had to leave home my cuticle scissors because I was not letting anybody from the airport take that again. So that's it. That's all I traveled with makeup wise, and I hope it was beneficial. hope so. And I'll see you all next video. Bye bye.